I'm Maria, and we're going to go through 5 stretches that feel like a massage after a long day. I'm going to start off with the broom. You can use a shirt or a towel, but we're just going to start off with some breathing, moving our arms, stretching out the arms. Back up just a little. First thing we're going to do is put the broom up, take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, going to move it back as far as you can. We're just going to take 5 deep breaths right there. Notice on each breath, I'm going back a little further. All right, now we're going to go a little wider. And the goal is to be able to bring the broom all the way down behind us. Open up the shoulders, open up the chest. We carry a lot of stress and tension in our shoulders. So we're going to open up the chest. Let's go a little bit wider. Deep breath in, exhale, and back. I'm just going to hold it right here, right where it's really tight, and just breathe. Turning my head side to side. Whatever feels good right here. All right, coming back to center. This time we're going to bring the arms closer together. Going to go side to side. This time we're going to turn the body and really work on pulling this front arm back. So I'm using my back arm to really pull my front arm open and over my head. I'm going to breathe 5 deep breaths right there. All right, back to center. And now we're going to do the other arm. Bring it up and pull with the back arm. Front arm is the arm we're stretching. All right, and put the broom down. Next stretch, we're going to work on pushing, arching, and rounding the back. So we're going to round the back, and then we're going to arch the back. Push the shoulders up and squeeze those shoulder blades together. So right here, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. All right, so we're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, arch the back, squeeze the shoulder blades. And then I'm just turning my head side to side. Again, deep breath in. Exhale, arch the back, squeeze the shoulder blades, and turn. Again, inhale, up, arch the back, squeeze the shoulder blades, and turn. And I'm just exhaling, releasing stress. Okay, now we're going to do a similar stretch. This time we're going to just dip the shoulder. So I'm rounding the back again, and I'm going to dip that shoulder down. And round the back. Deep breath in, exhale, switch. Round the back and exhale. round the back. Deep breath in and exhale. Let's do 2 more. Deep breath in and exhale. Last one, deep breath in and exhale. All right, for our next stretch, we're gonna move to the mat or the floor or the bed. You're gonna go into your butterfly position. Grab those ankles, or you can grab the feet, whichever one feels comfortable. You wanna feel a good stretch in the hips. But this stretch is really gonna focus on the shoulders and the neck because we're pulling the arms down. So again, I'm gonna round the back, and then we're gonna arch the back and look up. Okay, deep breath in, round the back. Chin down to your chest. Good, and deep breath in, and exhale at the top. Round. Deep breath in, exhale at the top. One more, you should feel the shoulders pull. And arch. Right, this time we're just gonna let the shoulders pull. We're gonna move the head from side to side, so whatever feels good, side to side. So I'm leaning to the right and leaning to the left. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of rocking my hips. So I'm arching my back, rolling to one side, arch it and roll to the other side, arch, and then round the back. And I'm just going side to side, pulling the shoulders. Just making like a little semicircle. Where I'm rounding the back, rolling to the right, round the back, and roll to the left. And the whole time we're just pulling the shoulders. We feel that by holding here, we're pulling those shoulders down. Okay? All right, another one we can do, lay back. Just rest on those elbows. Deep breath in and exhale. Just give me 5 deep breaths here. 3, 4, and 5. All right, our last stretch, we're gonna bring those legs, knees. I'm gonna come down, all right? And then I'm gonna lay on my chest and face the opposite direction. And so I'm gonna actually do this opposite so you guys can see me. I'm gonna take my knees and roll them this way, away from you. And then I'm gonna turn all the way around and look at you this way. Both of my arms are gonna go flat on the mat. And I'm twisting my head all the way around to see you. So my head is looking in the opposite direction of my knees. Now this is an advanced stretch for the back and the shoulders. If you're not able to look all the way around, you can look the same way as your knees and still feel a good stretch. I'm gonna turn back this way so I feel that stretch in my back. And then I'm just gonna breathe 5 deep breaths. 5. And try to let everything relax. If you're not feeling this, bring your knees up a little higher. And we're gonna end right here. 3. Let your shoulders relax. 2. and 1. Alright. So now we're going to do the other side where the knees are going to go this way. I'm going to turn this way so you guys can still see me. So my knees going this way. I'm going to turn all the way around so that I can see you and bring my hands up above my head and twisting my head all the way. So I'm going to be feeling a stretch in my shoulders, in my back, in my neck. And we're just going to stay here and in here with 5 deep breaths. 5. Try to relax the head, the neck. Just the pressure from your body will stretch out your neck and your shoulders. 3. Again, if this is too advanced or you're too uncomfortable, you can still just look the same way and just look the same way as your knees. If you're feeling some tightness, it's not a bad thing. Being tight isn't a failure. It's not, doesn't mean that you can't do these things. Being tight just means that you have stress that you have pent up in your body, and we want to release it. It's your body's way of telling you that you have some tightness, and so it's just a way that your body's communicating with you. And I hope you enjoy these stretches that help relieve some of that tension and tightness in the shoulders.